Good morning, Year 5. Your learning intention today is to calculate angles on a straight line. We know that from one side to another, there are 180 degrees on a protractor. There is also a straight line on a protractor, which goes along the bottom. And if you go from one side to the other of a protractor, it equals exactly 180 degrees, which is the same as a straight line. So it's really important that you remember today that angles on a straight line add up to 180. So for this first example here, we have a straight line and there are two angles on this straight line. You have been given one angle, which is 67 degrees, and that's an acute angle. And then you need to find the measurement of the missing angle. Now, on a straight line, like we mentioned before, there are 180 degrees. So what you would do is a simple calculation like this: 180 take away 67, and that would give you an answer of 113, and 113 degrees would be your missing angle. And if you add these two angles up together, they would give you a total of 180 degrees, which is the same as a straight line. This time it's your turn. So you have a straight line, you have two angles, one has been given to you already. You need to calculate the missing angle. Pause the video here and have a go at that for yourself, please. Right, let's see how you've got on with that. So, if you remember, there are 180 degrees on a straight line. The angle that you have been given is 81 degrees. You would simply subtract these two numbers and it would give you an answer of 99 degrees. If you add them two numbers up, you would see that they add up to 180 degrees, so we know that our working out is correct. Now it's really important that you know angles on a straight line are not always how they were shown in the first two slides. Okay, sometimes they can be from the left, they can be from the right, they can be upside down. But the main thing that you notice in all of these angles here is there is a straight line and you have been given one angle and then you have to find the other angle as well. And it's always important to remember that the straight line is 180 degrees whichever way it faces, upside down, left or right. Right here now, so we need to find the missing angle on this straight line. What's different about this straight line is you have been given two angles already and there is one missing angle. That missing angle would go over here. So there's two steps to finding the missing angle on this straight line. The first step is you need to add up the two angles that you have been given already. So you were given 29 and 46. When you add them up, you get 75 or 75 degrees. Because we know there are 180 degrees on a straight line, we will simply just use this calculation here. So 180 subtract 75, and our answer is 105, which means that is our missing angle. You can see that you have two acute angles there, and the 105 degree angle is an obtuse angle as well. So again, this is your chance to have a practice at this one as well. So you have been given two angles already. You need to find the missing angle, which would go here. Think about what we just did in the previous slide. Pause the video and have a go at finding the missing angle. Okay, so let's see how you got on with that. The first step should have been to add the two angles that you've been given. So if you add them two up, you would have got 148. Again, straight line, so we know there's 180 degrees. Subtract the two numbers and it will help you find your missing angle. If you added these three numbers up together, they would add up to 180 degrees. So again, we know we have got our calculations right. Right, this one is slightly different here. There are 3 angles on this straight line. You have 30. You have been given another angle as well, even though it doesn't say the number. If you remember when we first started learning about angles, we said that if you see a box like this, you should be able to identify what type of angle it is straight away and what is the measurement of that angle. This is a right angle. It measures 90 degrees. So we have 2 angles now given, and we just need to find the missing angle, which would go over here. So same as before, add the 2 angles up that you have been given already. That gives you 120 degrees. Because it's a straight line, subtract 180 and 120, and you would find your missing angle, which is 60. On this straight line, you have 4 angles altogether, but you need to calculate the missing angle that would go here. So you have 3 angles already. Pause the video and have a go at calculating the missing angle. Right, let's have a look and see how you did. So the first thing that you should have done is added the 3 angles that you have been given already. When you add them together, it gives you 107. Like we said so many times before, it's a straight line, so we know that 180 degrees, subtract the 2 numbers, and then you get an answer of 73 degrees, which is the missing angle. And again, if you added these 4 angles up, it would come to 180 degrees, and we would know that our working out was correct. What about this one here? So you have 4 angles altogether. You have been given 3 angles. Okay, I know you can only see 2 numbers, but there is one that has also been given as well. I want you to pause the video and calculate the missing angle for this straight line. Right, let's have a look and see how we did. The first thing we should have done is notice that this is a right angle, it's 90 degrees. So now we have 3 out of 4 angles that we could add up. When you add them up, you would get an answer of 155 degrees. It's a straight line, so it's 180 minus 155, and that would give you an answer of 25 degrees. Now if you added them up again, you would get 180, so again we can check and see if our calculations are correct. Thank you for watching the video. I know that you will be absolutely fine with this from looking at your work with obtuse angles and acute angles as well. The main thing to remember is a straight line is always 180 degrees. If you have more than one angle given to you, make sure you add them up and then subtract them from 180, and you will be able to calculate the missing angle. As usual, we are here to support you if you need it. Just message us and we'll be happy to help. Have a great day. Goodbye.